So I've reached I'm trying to teach myself to draw.
Yeah.
And I've after like a week, I've reached the phase where I'm actually spending more time like selecting stationery and writing where and like remodeling my desk to like set up an art station than actually doing the thing. But
Right.
this is part of my process.
Sure. Yeah, let's go with that. I mean, yeah.
I'm sure you're familiar with this as well.
To a certain degree, yes. I mean, hobbies like you start spending more time on getting things ready to do the hobby than you do on actually spending time. I mean, like, yes, we're gearheads, you know.
Yeah, I know. Toys. Yeah. I want to have fun with it. I would like, what's the sort of optimal like setup? I want to. I spend a lot of time on trains, so I'd want to be okay. So, what kind of notebook can I keep the pen and the smudger, or the stump and the eraser?
Right, can all fit in, and like you can do just like an etui. What's like
a little pen case?
Right, that's the word. Pencil case. That's the word I was looking for.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Hadn't even thought about that.
It seems obvious.
No, but I've got like pen loops that I can glue onto the cover, and then they're sort of bound together.
But that wouldn't work for the smudger. It's way too thick for that.
They come in different sizes.
Oh, okay.
The stumps.
Sure.
Do you know they're made out of paper?
No, I did not.
Right?
I didn't even know about their existence until last Tuesday.
Oh, well, neither did I.
Yeah.
And then this second surprise just hit me at about the same pace that it just hit you, apparently. Anyway.
So, hello and welcome.
Yes. Welcome to a papercraft / hobbyist Star Trek podcast called The Joy of Trek.
I'm Kay.
And I'm Kaki. And once again, we're reading you a story that has been selected by our beloved chief engineer.
Yes. Let's see. The story is called Spock. And little Vulcan's salute emoji.
Written by Vaksur, WerewolvesAreReal.
I guess they...
Is it maybe a collaboration?
A collaboration, yes.
Or just a really cool name. Published 2023. Let me see.
Mail, Star Trek Original Series, Relationship, Kirk, Spock.
Additional tagged, Kirk discovers he is morosexual. Oh, no.
And the summary is Spock decides to start utilizing emojis during intraship messaging in an attempt to better communicate with human colleagues. Reactions are mixed, but Kirk wholly approves of the results.
And apparently there is a translation into Ruskia available, which is, Spock by Merkin.
Right, yeah.
Winner of the 2023 KissCon Philon Award in the short fic category. Well done.
So,
do you know what a morosexual is?
I guess someone who just wants more sex.
Oh, that's very good. I learned this from a short comic about the characters from Beastars, about the deer, where the deer is talking about, I am a morosexual. I am attracted to dumbasses and dumbasses only.
Right, as in morons. Yeah, it's attracted to morons. Yeah. Right, yes. Do you know what the power bottom is?
Yeah. This guy, one time, he asked me what the Japanese word for tsunami is, and now I can only dream of kissing him under the moonlight.
Right, yes. The problem with the French is that they don't have a word for entrepreneur.
And then Legoshi comes in, how many leaves on a 4-leaf clover? And it just seems like the deer ripping her shirt off. Legoshi!
Right, yes. I do know. No, I do realize that I have had heard morosexual before in that regard, and had completely forgotten about it. But anyway.
Sexual attractions to dumbasses only.
I mean, there's something to be said. It's kind of like it's a, akin to the hate category, It's
I'm sure that's a component for some people. It's sort of a reverse brat, where
I suppose, yeah,
where the person who's normally the dominant, controlling, but also caring role is the one who is the brat.
Yes. Oh well, fair enough. Anyway, so Spock by
there's also the himbo.
That's just big and
helpful.
Right, yes.
So big and dumb, but also helpful. Right, otherwise, they're just, a buff airhead.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Himbo hooters.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know a few people who would go there in a heartbeat.
Yeah. I know a few people who proudly wear their femboy hooters shirts.
Sure. Oh, that's femboy hooters, not himbo hooters.
I know.
Okay.
We all have our thing.
Sure.
You want some variety?
So, all right, let's get started.
Which shirt do you think Kirk and Spock would each be wearing?
Oh, sheesh. I mean...
No, Spock would be going to some kind of poetry slam.
Right. Yeah, Spock would no, I don't see Spock identifying either as a himbo or a fembo.
He does have lovely eye makeup.
He does. But, that's...
Yeah. No, hold on.
Yes.
Not known to be a Vulcan feature, so...
Is it not?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, he does have that,
His dad doesn't have it.
Oh.
Does he?
I don't remember. I mean, it's just... does he still have that later on in other series than the original series?
So in Strange New World, he doesn't, which suggests
Right.
that at some point someone's going to come along and give him his first, what is it, eyeshadow, mascara, what kind of makeup?
I think that's
makeup kit,
eyeshadow, right, yeah.
and give him some tips, and that becomes his new fashion thing?
I suppose so. Maybe he had a run-in with a pool cue.
Oh, with the chalky end?
Yes.
Okay. Woof.
All right. In Uhura's defense, she's very tired the day Spock approaches her.
In the present tense. Oh, I like that. And it's not her fault. Ensign Travers had a completely predictable breakdown when Spock sent a short message asking to meet him in Spock's office, his quarters. Travers had been losing sleep for weeks, anxiously fretting over the experiment he ruined in Science Lab 6, alongside another test in Lab 7 that hadn't produced the expected results. So when he arrived in Spock's quarters, he took one look at the Vulcan, seated serious and solemn behind his desk, pad in hand, and burst into tears.
Spock just wanted him to resend a report that hadn't loaded correctly.
Oh. Captain Kirk was sympathetic, but recommended Spock pay more attention to implied communications with subordinates.
Which apparently leads to Uhura getting ambushed in the rec room 3 hours into Delta shifts when she really should be asleep.
Lieutenant Uhura, how would you rate the efficacy of my communications?
Last week, Spock sent her a 12-page report after a surprise inspection of her department.
Huh.
She scrutinized it carefully and was eventually able to determine that there were no problems whatsoever.
Bad, she says, because Yeoman Rand has been extolling the virtues of decaf, and she is, to emphasize this, extremely tired.
Spock considers this revelation as Uhura sips her terrible decaf coffee and fiddles with a pad. He sits down across from her. All right, then.
How would you suggest I improve?
Uhura sighs and taps the screen of her pad, putting it into standby. Normally, she'd be delighted to talk to Spock about any sort of communication issue. Right now, she wants to leave and get some rest. But he does look very earnest.
Uhura never likes it when people cry on her either.
Well, Mr. Spock, did you see any warning signs to indicate Ensign Travers was under stress?
I did, Spock admits at once. He straightens under her gaze, face inscrutable, but Uhura's served with him long enough to recognize discomfort. Also, he adds, my communications seemed to cause him further distress, but I said nothing negative or demeaning.
You don't have to, she says. Humans take a lot of meaning from subtext. In face-to-face conversations, we at least have body language to help us, although that doesn't really apply to you, she concedes. Mostly for his benefit, Spock has extremely descriptive body language, in her experience, but he wouldn't appreciate the opinion. But text can be more difficult to understand because those cues don't exist. That's why a lot of human documents will include pictures, and we end up incorporating images to text our messages. She waves a hand vaguely, thinking of an email her cousin sent her. For a communications specialist, Uhura is terrible at keeping in touch with family. Tonal indicators.
I see, says Spock. Ensign Travers had a hysterical reaction because he misinterpreted my tone?
He probably thought you were upset.
I do not become upset.
Uhura eyes him, but decides not to tackle that lie tonight. Well, he thought he was being censored, she elaborates. Maybe just try to be a bit more clear in your messages, if you don't mind, Commander. I really should get some sleep.
Of course, says Spock, already turning away.
In Uhura's defense, even experts can miscommunicate.
Now I see what's coming, and we're going to have to describe emojis.
Yep.
So the next is in a monotype font, so I'm supposing that these are electronic communications.
It looks like it, yeah.
All right. Oh, no, it's a chat. Wow.
Oh, is it?
So it starts with...
No, it's like it talks about attachments, so it can't be a chat.
Oh, okay. Commander Spock, 22684.70732 Federation Standard Travel Time. Please find Cetra 5 report attached. Spock. Vulcan salute. Emoji.
Dr. McCoy, what is that?
What is that? I like that that's the only thing he responds to. And Commander Spock responds, Cetra 5 is the planet we surveyed 2 weeks ago. If you have forgotten. Spock. Vulcan salute. Emoji.
I remember the damn planet, Spock. What's that salute thing?
That is called an emoji. Spock. Vulcan salute.
I know what an emoji is.
Very good all caps there. Are you experiencing difficulty typing, Doctor? Spock. Vulcan salute.
FFS. Since when do you use emojis? Like, also, it's like McCoy is like typing all lower caps, like except from the FFS, which was full all caps.
And just the letter U, he's really Facebooking it up here. I've been informed that humans find it helpful to have nonverbal expressions of communication to help convey connotations and additional information. Gasp face. I thought ideograms could make my message more effective. Spock, Vulcan salute.
No, it is a chat because it's here ... Dr. McCoy is typing. Yeah. You know what? You're right. Great idea. Thumbs up.
Next chat. McCoy. Hey, Jim, have you talked to Spock today?
No, why?
Don't worry about it.
Well, isn't that like that probably does the opposite? Like, have you X? Like, no, why? Don't worry about it. No, that's like
yeah.
Now
I think McCoy knows exactly what he's doing.
I wasn't going to worry about it, but now I am.
Mission accomplished.
The crew seems very tense today.
It's starting to concern Captain Kirk. Twice he's been approached by apprehensive scientists asking if there's been some sort of trouble on the bridge. The lieutenant overseeing Beta Shift's engineering crew tentatively asked if they'd received any odd orders. A medical lab technician wants to know if Spock was feeling all right. Kirk isn't sure why she asked him rather than Spock, and it seemed like quite a lot of conversations stop when he enters a room.
That last one isn't too strange, honestly. No one wants the captain to hear their gossip. Still, it implies that the crew is gossiping about something, and that's rarely good news.
So he pulls aside Mr. Chekhov after Alpha Shift.
Chekhov, as one of the lowest-ranked and youngest department heads, and a small department at that, finds it easier to mingle with the lower decks. He doesn't look surprised by Kirk's questions, only resigned. It's Spock, he says. Kirk grimaces. Any drama involving Spock rarely ends well. They're saying he might be ill?
Well, that's uncomfortably familiar. I see, Kirk says. Why is that?
He sent some very strange messages through the intraship communication system. Not a hack, Chekhov adds, implying someone checked.
Your Russian is also surprisingly close to
I know,
Scottish.
It's getting weird. I don't know what I'm doing with my accents today.
Okay, you want to go Russian? Try and almost put some marbles in your mouth, right? They hold their jaw differently in Slavic languages.
I was trying that, but it's like
he says some very straight.
Yeah,
oh, I see the difficulty with so many R's. Very strange messages through the intership communication system.
Yeah.
Now I'm going like Vlad the Impala.
Yeah.
Were the messages inappropriate in some way? Asks Kirk.
He says, shifting from foot to foot. Perhaps for work, yes.
Ah, right. How far are we from Vulcan, Mr. Chekhov? At warp 6, let's say?
Chekhov blinks. Probably about 3 days, Captain. Why?
Oh, no reason. And who told you about these messages?
You want to look at my texts? Asked Ensign Sabe. Sir?
Just the ones from Commander Spock recently. I'm hearing some rumors, and if you don't mind...
Oh, she says significantly. But she pulls out her pad without the hesitation he expects. Sure, take a look. It was a bit weird.
Kirk takes it.
The messages are not what he expects.
Commander Spock. Ensign, please remember to submit your report. Paper document emoji, angry face emoji, Spock, Vulcan salute.
Ensign Sabe. Yes, sir, it's being submitted, sir. Sorry.
Big grin, thumbs up, Spock, Vulcan salute.
Kirk squints at the screen, then at the ensign.
Has botany started experimenting with catnip again?
No, sir. Scroll up.
Kirk does. Spock signed off of a group conversation yesterday with a smiley face and a waving hand.
I see. Is this something that other people have also experienced, Ensign?
You might want to talk to Watana.
All right. Mr. Watana, when Kirk finds him, looks ready to collapse from relief. Sir, did I do something wrong? He wails, thrusting his pad at Kirk.
Kirk takes it.
Commander Spock. Mr. Watana, this is a reminder that the shuttlecraft was scheduled for repair at 14:30. Your tools remain in the lab. Please proceed immediately with repairs to prevent incident. Bomb, knife, Spock, Vulcan salute.
Wow! Wow! Crewman Watana, second class. Sorry, sir. I swear I'll have it fixed tomorrow.
Commander Spock, it is tomorrow, Mr. Watana, yet the craft is still inoperable. Hourglass, hammer, frowny face, Spock, Vulcan salute.
Crewman Watana, all caps. It's fixed now, 11.
Commander Spock, is your pad also broken?
Sad?
Sad face, upset face, yeah, Spock, Vulcan salute.
No, sir. I would fix it if it was. I can do that! Exclamation, exclamation.
All right, Commander Spock, very good. Sly look.
Yeah.
Spock, Vulcan salute.
Sir, are you feeling okay?
Commander Spock, I do not believe my status is your concern. Angry face, Spock, Vulcan salute.
Understood, sir!
Oh, you're going Boimler there.
Kirk looks at Mr. Watana.
Is Mr. Spock going to kill me? Watana asks nervously.
Kirk coughs. No, he says, unconvincing.
Watana turns and promptly bangs his head against the wall repeatedly, moaning.
Commander Spock, did you write this?
Spock turns away from his reports, blinks down at the pad thrust in his face. Yes, he says, recognizing a message exchange from earlier in the day.
Oh, says the wide-eyed Ensign Ravid. Great, thanks.
Ravid flings herself away.
Odd. Spock returns to his work.
All right, and okay, but what does it mean? Says Ensign Samaras.
They're all huddled around the pad. The ominous, faintly glowing emoji at the end of a request for Ensign Ravid to please remember to clean her station at the end of the shift.
Okay, but isn't there, protocol for this? Kaloyanov says. I thought we were supposed to call sickbay if Mr. Spock gets emotional.
Does this count as emotional?
Emotional? I think it's a threat, says Smith seriously.
Ravid groans. He's going to kill me, she says. Oh my God, it would be one thing to be killed by Klingons or poisonous alien rocks or something. If a Vulcan kills you, then you deserve it.
Wow. Damn, says Smith without sympathy. What do you do, anyway?
I mean, says Ensign Samaras, your workstation get pretty gross, Ravid. Leaving it for others to clean up is super rude.
Rude enough to deserve death?
Well, we all trust Mr. Spock's judgment, yeah? A chorus of nods from around the table. Yeah, sorry.
Ravid makes a wounded noise.
Oh, no. Also, this crew of lower decks, I love them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Commander Spock, back in chat. Lieutenant Morstan, your dilithium recrystallization experiment has become unstable. Shocked face, moon smiling face. Oh, we're going into deep territory here. Boxing glove, volcano, alarm lamp, but also the kind of light that was on the top of the Star Trek branded Vulcan space helmet, as worn supposedly by Spock.
The space policeman helmet.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Spock, Vulcan salute.
Kirk decides to expand his search. He finds disturbed individuals all over the ship, from engineering to the bridge, with a notable exception in Mr. Scott, who hands over his pad with vague bemusement at the captain's concern.
Commander Spock, hammer, cybernetic leg, bow and arrow, dynamite stick, lit, cross out, injured emoji, emoji, diamond, Spock, Vulcan salute. Wait, okay, so fix,
leg, arrow, explosion, dynamite explosion. Don't get injured.
Don't get injured.
I think,
I think you're a diamond?
Yeah, I think you're a rock. I don't know. Good, to which Lieutenant Commander Scott replies, thumbs up, knife, gear, fire extinguisher, smiley face.
And Spock replies, ambulance, ? Spock's Vulcan salute.
Replies, Scott is red X, injury, so no injury.
Okay.
Light bulb, screwdriver, wrench, thumbs up.
And Spock replies with thumbs up, Spock, Vulcan salute.
Okay. Kirk looks at the pad, looks at Mr. Scott.
problem, sir? Scotty asked, bewildered. Now I'm doing Russian for We cannot give her any more, Captain. I'm giving her all she's got, Captain.
Oh. Kirk says. No, thank you, Mr. Scott. I was just checking the technical. Kirk squints. Do you really understand this?
Captain Kirk. Hi, Spock. Do you have a minute?
Spock. Yes. Smiley face. Spock. Falcon salute.
Is that your new signature?
Yes.
Ooh, blushy smile.
Blushy smile, yes. Lieutenant Uhura advised me that the humans find emojis helpful for understanding the tone of discussion. Spock. Falcon salute.
Uhura, right.
A blushy, smiley face, hands waving.
Wow.
Did you need something, Captain? Spock. Vulcan salute.
Yes, I wanted to see you about a communications issue. Multiple people have approached me today.
Of course, hearty kissy face, I guess. Envelope sealed with a heart. Spock. Vulcan salute.
Captain Kirk. Spock. What is that?
In addition to faces, I am attempting to utilize pictographic icons that better display the intent behind my communications. What's that?
I think this is a teehee.
Teehee, covering mouth, smiley face, communications dish. Is something wrong? Spock. Falcon salute.
I think I saw a Star Trek Twitter thing where, Odo asks Bashir, "Do you ever think before you post on Twitter?" And Julian Bashir goes, "Yes, I think teehee," and I hit send. Captain Kirk, no, that's fine. Just curious. Continue.
I believe you were going to say something, Captain. Talking head. Hearty smiley face again. Spock. Vulcan salute.
And the talkie head is in blue, suggesting your character here.
Oh.
So when Kirk talks, Spock gets all dreamy.
Oh, I see what you mean, yes.
Yes. Give me a minute. I just got distracted. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I think it's handled.
All right. New conversation. Commander Spock. Father, I have a query. Have you ever utilized emojis in conversations with Mother? Spock. Vulcan salute.
Ambassador Sarek. Oh, 2281 Ilat, Vulcan Planetary Time.
Okay.
Yes. She says that it is always an extremely delightful experience and encourages the practice. She is very fond of this one, cat face with heart for eyes.
Spock. I see. Spock. Vulcan salute.
And a new chat. Lieutenant Uhura. Sir, I am so sorry. Facepalm, female dark skin tone emoji.
It's fine.
I can explain it to him.
I don't think that's necessary.
And the next chat starts with Commander Spock. I am finding these symbols enable more efficient communications with my colleagues. Gold medal, Stock's graph going up, heart smiley face, Spock Vulcan salute.
That's which Captain Kirk replies, that's great, heart smiley face. Have you considered adding a face emoji to your signature too? You seem fond of hearty smiley face.
Oh. And Commander Spock only responds with Spock, neutral, saddish face, Vulcan salute.
Uh-huh. Captain Kirk, yes, sorry, typo, that's perfect.
Thank you, Captain. Your input has been very helpful. Hearty smiley face, Spock, neutral, Vulcan salute.
Okay,
It's a resting bitch face is what he's got.
I guess it's supposed I think that's a good expression for that emoji. So it's a smiley face, but the mouth is just a horizontal, a flat horizontal line. I always had okay, what does that mean? It's it seems passive aggressive almost.
It's not meh.
No,
because there's no eye roll.
Oh, no, I guess not. All right, new conversation. Captain Kirk.
Blank face. That's it.
Yeah,
Someone staring at you blankly.
Yeah, but that's a bit passive-aggressive.
That is.
Yeah, so that's... Okay, so Captain Kirk again. Sorry, Spock, I didn't mean to be snappish on the bridge today. Just thinking of what those people went through on the planet. It's hard to leave them behind.
Sad face, tear face, Spock, neutral, Vulcan salute. Would you care to discuss the mission, sir? Hopeful, concerned, empathetic face, Spock, neutral, Vulcan salute.
Deleted. The text Spock about the emojis is stricken through and deleted. Captain Kirk is typing. Actually, I'm feeling better now. Smiley face.
Whew. It's a challenging one this time.
It is, yes.
New conversation. Commander Spock. Ensign, please remember to clean your scalpels before leaving the table. Knife, Spock, neutral, Vulcan salute.
Okay, so that's like this. He's like the neutral must be like indicating his feelings
Just-
about
yeah,
I'm just
pretty much always neutral when I close off.
right. Yes, exactly. Junior Ensign Singh, I'm so sorry. I will not do it again ever. I swear.
Smiley face, knife, Spock, neutral, Vulcan salute. I'm screenshotting that one. I'm going to use it completely out of context. I don't know when.
Right, new conversation. Dr. McCoy, I'm still expecting you for your physical.
Commander Spock, I am not interested in your medieval potions, Doctor. Sick face, vomit face, Spock, neutral, Vulcan salute.
Reply. Dr. McCoy's like, you know what? Fair enough.
I am glad we are in agreement. Would you care to join me for dinner? Drooly face, big old tongue-hanging eager face,
That,
Spock,
yeah.
neutral, Vulcan salute.
Vomity face, on second thoughts.
And in the next chat, Spock, are you free for a new game of chess tonight, Captain? Pawn, yep. Pawn, Spock, neutral, Vulcan salute.
No, I have some paperwork.
Heartbroken, Spock, neutral, Vulcan salute.
Actually, my schedule is suddenly freed up.
Hearty smile, Spock, neutral, Vulcan salute.
I have no idea if this is against protocol, Kirk muses aloud, staring at the smiley face sticker on Lab Station 6.
For a 3.6 thousand word story, it sure is taking a while with
It is.
the sort of density of emojis.
It
And
takes a little while to have to describe all of that, yes.
good fun, though. A few feet away, the two scientists currently in the lab exchanged nervous looks. It isn't, Ensign Samaras offers. Mr. Spock put it there.
Kirk isn't sure he heard correctly. He looks up, spotting something even more incongruous. Commander Spock started a sticker board?
No, sir, but he leaves them at the stations and people were arguing over who was getting the most stickers, so we started keeping
He's
track.
handing out gold stars now. Kirk stares a moment. Mr. Samaras blushes furiously. Right, he says at last. Well, why did you want to keep track?
The stickers are bestowed upon the worthy, says Mr. Samaras. You're right.
Kirk has heard that tone before. Ensign, this is a cult.
No.
God.
Departments are run at the discretion of the department head, Kirk decides, and washes his hands of the whole business.
So, are you planning to talk to Spock? Bones asks.
Instead of answering, Kirk takes a swig of his drink, savors it, smiles. Did you know science's efficiency is up 9%?
Because of terror?
No, Kirk lies. An enlisted crewman recently begged him to intervene before Spock shanked him, but that was probably an exceptional circumstance, not the rule. I'm just saying, well, there's really no reason to intervene.
Spock sent the security chief an SOS emoji this morning, McCoy says, to indicate the grand emergency of a crew member missing their shift.
He was just trying to say that they needed to send a replacement, Kirk reasons. And not showing up for guard duty is a serious concern.
Chief Giotto put the ship on yellow alert.
Giotto! We did a story about him
yes,
before.
we did.
Or Chief...
That was one of the first ones we did.
And I think we pronounced it in the
Giotto.
Ubis. Yeah, he's holding a thermal detonator.
Yeah.
Only for a minute. Bones.
Really? I mean, at first I thought it was funny, but all those messages he sent, they're so...
Adorable, Kirk suggests. At the same time, McCoy says,
Freaky. They look at each other.
There's something very wrong with you neurologically, decides McCoy, downing his glass. That's my medical opinion.
I'll take it under consideration. Has he used heart emojis with you?
I don't want to know. Bones!
He's not reading his communications? Well, he is.
Bullshit, you don't.
Yeah. So, Commander Spock sends. I hope you get well soon, Lieutenant.
Sneeze?
No, I think it's handkerchief to the nose face, kind of weird sick face, clown face. Spock, neutral, Vulcan salute.
And Lieutenant Abdurrahman, thanks, sir?
So is he implying that she's pulling a sickie, or I don't...
Ooh,
I think that's what
the clown
sick
face.
and then the dubious look and then the clown face. I think this implication is that he thinks that she's pulling a sickie.
Oh, thanks, sir, she says.
Yeah.
Or they say, we don't know.
Oh, yeah. Kirk decides the appropriate, tactful thing is to simply ignore Spock's behavior. It's not against regulation. It isn't technically unprofessional. Plenty of people use emojis in professional conversations.
Admiral Nagura thought he was having a stroke because Spock sent a crying face with his report, McCoy reminds him when he says this aloud. But Kirk dismisses that. Nagura is old, probably good for him to stay on his toes. In any case, Spock is clearly just trying to bridge the divide of being a Vulcan in a majority human fleet. It is a cult, and Kirk is into it.
Yes. At least he's enabling it. But as he's going to mess with Bones, they run across a frantic lieutenant, surrendered by half a dozen delighted women.
What does it mean? The lieutenant says.
Do you think it's really the size of a cucumber?
Maybe he wants you to eat it, says a usually quiet new recruit from botany. She waggles her eyebrows suggestively. The lieutenant, holding the pad, tries to hit her with it.
I bet it was a typo. Everyone, calm down.
Mr. Spock doesn't make typos.
Well, he also doesn't proposition people with suggestive vegetables, Karen.
Kirk and McCoy exchange looks. That's a new one, the doctor drawls. That's a new one, the doctor drawls.
A puzzled voice interrupts. Is there a problem here, Captain?
Everyone falls silent as Spock appears. Kirk looks down. Spock has a plate of zucchini noodles.
No problem, he says. The disappointed women drift away. Enjoying your lunch?
And a new chat. God, this just keeps going. Captain, I wish to express my gratitude for your actions on the station today. Sparkly heart, Spock, bitch face, Vulcan salute.
I thought we went with neutral, but yeah.
Well,
okay. Yes, of course. Are you feeling better?
Adequate, Spock, neutral, Vulcan salute.
I'll take that to mean no.
Meh face. I will clarify that I am physically recovered. Hospital, bulging bicep flex, Spock, neutral, Vulcan salute.
What happened wasn't your fault.
What little data we recovered has already been profoundly interesting. The scientific loss is incalculable.
Which
Spock, neutral, Vulcan salute.
Is referring to a particular incident?
There must be an episode that we haven't seen yet.
I think so. So, Kirk replies, no one expected a self-destruct sequence in a station that old. Their station commander must have been completely paranoid, but I suppose that's why the crew mutinied.
Yikes.
Also, I wanted to say I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable at the end there.
Uncomfortable, sir? I confess my memories are unclear. Explosion, melty, smiley face, Spock, neutral, Vulcan salute.
When I helped you out while we were evacuating, I knew you didn't like being touched that much, but you looked a bit unsteady.
I was. It was necessary.
Salute?
Salute. Yes, hand on head salute. In any case, I do not mind when it is you. Smiley, hearty kissy face, shy, smiley, blushy face, Spock, neutral, Vulcan salute. Jesus.
Oh.
I do wish to emphasize that I always appreciate your assistance, Jim, and your friendship. Sparkly heart, Spock, neutral, Vulcan salute.
Somehow that sounds different with those emojis.
Do you believe my new methods of communication are effective at modifying my tone? Spock, neutral, Vulcan salute.
Yes, perfect. Great job. But can we talk? I think that's something we should discuss in person, smiley face. Old-fashioned smiley face.
Old-fashioned, yeah.
colon, close brackets. Something I possibly should have discussed with you earlier, honestly.
Oh, of course. Kissy face, Spock, or hearty smiley face, Spock, neutral, Vulcan salute.
All right, new chat. Commander Spock. Pink heart. Oh, no, wait. What's it like? I can't tell.
It's a double pink heart.
Oh, it's a pink heart with another.
I think it's
pink heart.
throbby pink heart.
Is that what it means? Okay, throbby pink heart. Spock, neutral face, Vulcan salute.
Oh my God, Captain Kirk. Let me see. Hand open, face up. Hand open, face down. Hands clasped.
Italian hand.
Italian purse.
Mm-hmm.
And hands clasped again. Whew.
Okay.
Whew.
Spock replies, that does not seem an appropriate message on our official devices, Captain. Spock, neutral face, Vulcan salute. Perhaps you would care to join me tonight for dinner instead. Handshake, Spock, neutral face, Vulcan salute.
Vulcan kissing is with their fingers.
Oh. Oh, right.
I think that's it.
Yes.
It's either that or he's doing the Close Encounters of the Third Kind, communicating with Solveig hand signals for the da 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 da.
Yeah.
Either way, I bet they had a close encounter of perhaps the first or second kind. My apologies, Commander. Sparkly Hearts. I'll try to be more professional, Sparkly Hearts. See you tonight. Hearty smiles.
Close Encounters of the First or Second Base.
Yeah!
Sparkly Heart, Spock, smiley face. Neutral face, Vulcan salute.
Do you all need a refresher in ethics? Kirk asks the assembled huddle of anthropologists and linguists. You are not allowed to conduct observations on officers without consent.
But, sir, the sticker cult.
The answer is no. Kirk thinks of the wake-up message he received today, and you are not allowed to raise this topic with Mr. Spock either, or make any comment about his recent exploration of human communication.
Kirk's going to enjoy the chaos while it lasts.
The anthropologists want to study the sticker cult. Yeah. This is amazing.
Wow. This is a fantastic story. Oh, it makes it very entertaining to have to read it by describing all the emojis, but damn.
Good choice, Chief. Good job.
Vaksur and werewolves are real.
This is amazing. I'm also amazed at just the variety of formats that there are.
Oh, fantastic, yes.
God, that was tremendous fun. Thank you so much.
All right, we will be back with a regular episode next week.
Yep, in the sign-off, the Chief will tell you which episode that is because the temporal vortex means we totally don't know. And after that, we'll be back with you with another story, hopefully continuing the string of absolute bangers that the Chief has selected.
Yes, looking very much forward to it. And we only have one more thing to do.
Leaving Starfleet.
Energize emoji!
Beaming emoji, yes.
We hope you've enjoyed this week's episode with your friends Kay and Kaki. Production and editing by our Chief Engineer Greg, and music by Fox Amor. Join us next week for Fisher Quest, Lower Decks 509. Visit joyoftrek.com/links to send us your recommendations, support us on Patreon, or to find us on Blue Sky. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you for listening to The Joy of Trek, and we'll see you out there!